Karty Illuminati są grą karcianą, która jest inspirowana teorią spiskową. O nieistnieniu teorii spiskowych dotyczących tajnych organizacji, które okazują się faktycznie istnieć. Gra polega na budowaniu swojego tajnego rządu poprzez zdobywanie wpływów, manipulowanie wydarzeniami i kontrolowanie różnych aspektów społeczeństwa. Karty Illuminati zdobyły popularność ze względu na swoją kontrowersyjną tematykę i związki z teoriami spiskowymi, które w rzeczywistości nie są, ale są za takie uważane w celu przykrycia realnych teorii spiskowych, oficjalnie nazywanych faktami lub prawdą.
Wszelkie podobieństwo do wydarzeń już zaistniałych w rzeczywistości
jest zupełnie przypadkowe.
So now we have watermelons getting their skin peeled like stickers in the stores. And you know, there's so many things that's going on with our food, but especially the watermelon. And then we got, you know, these new seedless watermelons that just popped up a couple years ago. And if you don't have seeds, how did it grow? What are we eating? Then we have people coming out and talking about the flesh of the watermelon.
Oh my gosh.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It sounds like a goat is dying.
What in the... We bought like an acid ball watermelon.
Ew. It doesn't smell good. Oh my gosh.
That thing was fizzing and popping. So my mother was showing me that she opened a banana that she thinks that these are not real bananas. We got it from the supermarket, but when she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break. And when it pulls, it's like it's glue. It's very tight and doughy. I've never, ever seen a banana like that. I don't know if it's just our banana or if it's this brand from Costco. But at the end of the day, it looks very, very fake and Play-Doh-y.
So I watched a video the other day where somebody said that drumstick ice cream does not melt, and to be honest with you, I just kind of jumped over the video because I was like, that's ridiculous. So last night my husband made me something and he put a drumstick ice cream on it and I didn't want it. So we put it in the sink and look at this. Like, it hasn't melted like regular ice cream. This is almost like a Cool Whip consistency or something like that. So, like, it did get soft, but it definitely didn't melt.
You can now tell if labs have made your food at Walmart by putting a magnet on them. Watch.
So, guys, been seeing all these online videos of all the meat lab-grown stuff.
She in Walmart.
Magnets on the meat.
Put magnet.
If it's magnetic or if it'll stick to it.
All right, she's putting the magnet on there right there.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Put on the Walmart chicken breast. Guess what? Yeah.
That means it's grown in a farm or a lab?
Disgusting. People are eating this here.
Oh, that's so nasty.
These videos are coming from Walmart.
So she puts a magnet on the chicken, okay?
Look at this shit. Put a magnet that I got from here into the Great Value chicken. Purdue. Let's try Purdue. Look at that shit. It's not falling.
I don't know.
It's not falling. Watch. Oh, it fell.
A video of a man using a microscope to examine ramen noodles has gone viral due to the unsettling discovery of tiny mites within the noodles. As he zooms in on the microscope, viewers are confronted with the presence of these microscopic pests scattered throughout. This revelation has sparked a divide among viewers, with some expressing disgust and questioning their love for ramen noodles.
subliminal message.
Subliminal messages, the power of mind control.
It flashed on a screen, too quick to see. But still you get it subliminally. Ladies and gentlemen, the 59 Chevy. See it?
Okay, class, today we are going to talk about subliminal advertising.
What's that?
Scully, are you familiar with subliminal messages?
You mean like sex and ice cubes of liquor ads?
Why would anyone want this shit job?
Because it affords them other interesting opportunities.
Like splicing single frames of pornography into family films?
Yvonne et Miage. They keep saying that. Let me play this backwards.
Join the Navy.
They're recruiting people with subliminal messages.
Subliminal advertising complete.
Toothpaste with Fluorestan, its exclusive fluoride compound, world's greatest weapon against decay.
Look, Mom, no cavities.
Former employees of Occidental Chemical Corporation have filed a lawsuit against the company. They say they have life-threatening diseases
like leukemia, emphysema, and toxic brain syndrome. For years, doctors struggled to diagnose them, but finally they found a common link. It was
fluoride.
It's a byproduct that they can't do anything with. It's a poison, so they sell it.
You allow industry to use your water supply to dispose of their hazardous waste. It was a scam from the get-go. It is a means of getting rid of fluoride. It's a disposal mechanism.
It's bizarre. Fluoridation is the worst recycling practice in the world.
Elon Musk has given an update on the first patient to be implanted with that brain chip from his Neuralink startup. During a live event on X, Elon Musk said the patient is now fully recovered and able to move a mouse cursor around a screen just by thinking. A robot implanted the chip into the area of the brain, which controls movement. The first goal of the project is for people to control a cursor or keyboard with their thoughts. Elon Musk says the technology can eventually fully connect the brain to devices.
Elon Musk is creepy, so he confirms that he's uploaded his consciousness to the cloud and had a conversation with himself. And we all remember when he put Neuralink in the monkey brain and had him playing Pong. But look at this. Now he's tested his first human subject with Neuralink. And I've seen something about Greek gematria that I had to check out myself. So I did it. I typed Neuralink in the Greek gematria calculator. And look what I found. Look at all these. We've got the great beast, Muhammad, and last but not least, Titan, and the number of Antichrist. And then look at all these. All the way across the board. There's a lot of speculation that he might be involved with the Antichrist. But look at this. So if he's uploading his consciousness to the cloud and having conversations with it, does that make you kind of freaked out about what AI could possibly be? What if AI is a bunch of human test subjects and they just upload all their consciousnesses to the cloud, mix them all together, maybe erase some of their memory, and then now they are the artificial intelligence that we talk to?
Footage recently came out of someone with a Neuralink implanted in their head playing chess with their mind. Every move that they were thinking in their head was done in front of them on a screen. There's always conspiracies floating around about Neuralink being the mark of the beast. But this may not be much of a conspiracy, because if you translate Neuralink into Greek gematria, you get something really creepy. When you type in Neuralink into a Greek gematria calculator or assign the values to its corresponding number, you get 666, which is literally the mark of the beast. Also, I bet you didn't know this. You ever seen Elon Musk's profile picture on X or Twitter? Well, if you find that picture normally, like the full picture of him, it has upside down crosses and a Baphomet picture right in the middle of his chest.
Gaga's a very special person. She's incredibly talented and extraordinary person. I don't really know her. I've met her a couple of times, but I'm very impressed.
Victims of domestic violence, a Webster family who lost a loved one has been pushing for the change. Anchor and investigative. Victims of domestic violence, a Webster family who lost a loved one has been pushing for the change. Anchor and investigative.
Your favorite celebrity might just be a reptilian.
Pay very close attention, doesn't that? That's not normal behavior. It's like he doesn't know how to be a human. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. That's... I don't know any human that can do that with the eyes.
Let's have a closer look at this blue model picture. And we need to download this. Here we are. Everything we need to do, take the middle, mark the right side, delete this, mark the left side, copy this, paste it over, throw it over to the side, mirror it to the horizontal. Stitch this together, and flip it 180 degree. See the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, the horns, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the wings. Let's do that morning.
And even during simulations, it's not just an exercise. The simulations seem as real as the mission.
It's true, the director of NASA Mission Control makes sure that employees can't tell the difference between a simulation and the real mission. Pause and read his quote directly. It's understandable back in the Apollo days because all of Mission Control is just a bunch of data on the screens. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a simulation and a real mission if this is all I had besides this real footage. Fast forwarding to today, not much has changed. Just a bunch of data on the screens, and we got one view, which they launched from Cape Canaveral toward the Bermuda Triangle. Then once the rocket gets to a certain height, it just turns into like a video game for Mission Control. During interviews of Mission Control, they really only show you just a little bit. But here's an interior shot of the ISS. I could take you there right now on Earth. There's a full mock-up of the International Space Station in Houston, Texas. Google Earth, Johnson Space Center. Click right there on Street View. It'll take you right inside of the International Space Station. Now look at this. I'm going to venture on through and show you a specific part that will really blow your mind. Okay? I want you to look at these stickers, patches, and signatures on the wall. Now get a mental picture of this. Now look at this supposed tour of the ISS while in orbit. I want you to look. See those? And the signatures? Now, let's get a close look at the two compared to each other. This is from inside the mock-up, and this is from the tour supposedly in orbit. Now compare the two. What? Well, what about exterior shots of the ISS? You can't fake that, they're in space. Well, check out the blue tint. I'll show you the Neutral Buoyancy Lab. Here is mission control at the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, which is a giant Olympic swimming pool with an entire mock-up of the exterior of the International Space Station down under. Now they have a lot of scuba divers, a lot of cameras, a lot of green screens, and a lot of baloney happening right in this area. But they have a live ISS feed, and I track it with my phone. Does the live feed look something like this? Well, is this from the ISS or a weather balloon? It's a weather balloon with a GoPro lens. Now, I agree something's up there, but I don't think it's 250 miles away, the size of a football field, and following the curvature of space-time. Check out my pinned video on unconventional propulsion systems if you want to know what I think it could be. Because when we see it, it's not much smaller than this. Remember, the truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not. A lie needs your permission and your participation to even exist. And the only one place that a lie can exist is in the minds of those who are foolish enough to believe it. Back to you, Mission Control.
We have men in simulations. They're in the simulator. They're not flying up to the moon. But we feel like they're real.
You feel like they're real, but do you think that the entire space program, as you view it in your work, has a sense of unreality to it?
I think the atmosphere you work in is a little bit unreal as far as the actual facilities are concerned. You're totally isolated. You're surrounded by machines. There are no windows in the buildings where you work. The lighting is always the same. You lose all track.
I love this video because it looks like animation, like something that somebody made, but it's actually real footage from the space shuttle, just sped up just a little bit.
And this is a little video. It's about 4 minutes long here. So there's the space station. I love that this is not animation. This is film taken by a shuttle of the space station. And so this is real. It's not animation. Now, this looks like animation, and I'm very proud to know that it's actually real film. It's not a video game. People are living there. I know this looks like animation, but it's actually really real. I love this video because it looks like animation. It doesn't look real, but it is real.
I love this video because it looks like animation, like something that somebody made, but it's actually real footage from the space shuttle, just sped up just a little bit.
Animacja wygląda jak animacja. To nie jest animacja. Ta animacja wygląda jak real.
Te nagrania wyglądają jak symulacja. One tylko wyglądają jak symulacja. Ale to są nagrania z kosmosu. To są prawdziwe nagrania z kosmosu. A to jest w 100% niemodyfikowany, naturalny głos.
Can you feel that?